youth runner here with Benji Anderson on my left, Ben Adams on my right. Anytime that these Mountain Vista stars are together, it's a great night for them, and probably not the best night for the majority of the country. Both 8:46, 6th and 7th overall, in what we can call a truly international race, with the presence of Sam as well, in addition to the best high school 3200 field you're going to find anywhere. Benji, to that point, I mean, whether it's cross country or track, you've been around so many of these guys, so many times throughout your career. What is the dynamic, or how meaningful is it to you that that you have Sam in there as well?
I mean, it's so cool. We all saw him coming in, and we're like, wow, like this kid's legit, 15 years old, sub-4. And I think we just wanted to add him to the mix. All of us US kids, we're all good friends. We hang out before and after races, so it's super special to have him come out here and just run with us, hang out with us. So yeah, I love it.
Does it make you guys rethink? And Ben, I'll ask you this in a second about like maybe incorporating a little rugby into the pre-race warm-up.
Hey, I mean, he might get us in that. I know we got him today with Josiah and Taven and Owen, but I mean, yeah, he'd smoke us in rugby, so we got him there.
Awesome. Ben, I mean, I always say that these races are going to be a stepping stone to even more brilliant things in your career, but I sometimes feel like I don't give you enough, like acknowledgement in the present and celebrate enough in the present. So with that being said, how powerful is the present for you tonight, sir?
I mean, it really proved like everything we were trying to prove. Like before this, my PR 9:02 at altitude, but I wasn't sure if I could come down here and actually run fast. There's a difference between altitude conversions and actually running it, and I just I didn't even look at the clock the last 3 laps. I was just trying to compete, and what's even more impressive to me is that we got 6th and 7th, and to be able to do that in such a big national race really proves that we can be some of the best in the country.
Absolutely. I mean, the only duo in the country that's even on par with you guys are the two guys that went to New Balance Indoor and cleaned up on everything else. So that's got to make you feel really proud, right?
Yeah, it does. It's great.
I know I've asked you so many times in so many ways, Benji, about just Ben's continued growth and development and improvement, but you have such a great sense about just how exceptional a field like this is and how much respect a field like this deserves. So for you guys to be right there together, just how special is that for you, and how extraordinary is that for him to do that right now?
I'm so proud of this kid. Like, I remember we didn't even find out till yesterday he was in an invitational race, and
should have been there all along.
Should have been there all along, but I was so happy when I found out he was in there. We train together every single day. Like, there's no one I'd rather train with in the whole world. Like, we know each other inside and out, and I think that's so huge, and that's why we can come out here and get 6th and 7th and the most competitive 2-mile race there's ever been. Like, I think that just shows the kind of duo we are. I'd say we're probably number 2 duo in the whole country, just behind the Critter boys who are sub-4. And honestly, we weren't that far behind them today. So I think that shows so much to what we do at Mountain Vista and everything that's in Colorado.
Absolutely. Just, I love you talking about the fact that it's like we're not going to overanalyze and be overcritical about the splits. We're just going to turn our mind off and just be, and just enjoy the moment, feel the energy, feel the electricity, and just compete. Like, did even as tough as it is those last few laps, Ben, was that kind of a freeing feeling for you?
Kind of was. I mean, it was unlike any race I've ever been in. Like, there's something about having just 30 guys around you all running, as faster than you, that just you don't even think about your running. You're just kind of moving with everybody. And I just ran until I got to 150 left, realized, I was in 7th. There was a gap between everyone behind me, and that was really the best feeling, knowing that I was going to be top 10 at Arcadia this year.
Absolutely. And we get to see you coming back here again. But I will wrap it up in the right place and talking about the fact that for you and Keegan especially, right? I mean, you're not going to find a better girls and boys combo program tonight at that distance than the 3 of you. To be able to have this as the final chapter for for her, and I mean, obviously, just to see what you guys did, like, how extraordinary is that?
I think it's awesome. I think coming out here is so special. Being a part of races like this is so special. I know Keegan will say the same thing. But I think Keegan and I's main goal is just to go out there and like develop kids like Ben and the other younger girls on the team. I think we're just so focused on leaving Vista the way we found it and like keeping that Vista legacy going. And I think that's like kind of what we're trying to do there. And that's, I mean, obviously it's showing right now with the results. So I'm super proud to be a part of the program. I know Keegan's feeling the same way.
Well, I don't want to put words in coaches Eric and Jonathan's mouth, but I think that they've all left it better than they found it. Not just because of national championships and what we saw tonight, but just both of you being, and all of you being incredible ambassadors and leaders. It's just truly an inspiration to watch. Benji Anderson, Ben Adams, both 846, both in the top 7. They are okay with saying out loud that the second best duo in America. Much respect to Tavon and Josiah. Guys, great job.
Thank you.